Boxing's back in business. I'm happy to see all you guys here. The organization is viable. Our sport is viable. And it's because folks like you who commit yourself to the craft, who work on your skills, and try to serve all of our boxers and give everyone the best opportunities, that boxing is still thriving. So you're gonna have to listen to me for a long time tomorrow. I'm gonna keep it brief. Enjoy food, enjoy each other's company, have a couple of drinks, and most importantly, thank you everybody for being here. One thing that Craig said, SARB is very important to us. So buy all of your merchandise, buy raffle tickets, do what you can for SARB. That is the one way that as an organization that we give back. It's not popular for people to talk about what organizations do for fighters that are retired, but all of us in this family here know that that's a big part of what we need to do for boxing. So any t-shirt you buy, that's helping somebody out that's in need. Malvina's gonna probably talk about it a little more tomorrow. Requests for assistance have been down a little bit. I don't know if that means the social condition of boxers is getting better, but I hope so. Listen, if you know somebody that's in need, a fighter, an official, or anybody, that's what SARB's for. Reach out for us. We're not gonna put your business in the street. As a matter of fact, one of our policies is Melvina's just gonna give you numbers. We don't tell everybody who requests assistance from us. And I think it's best to do it that way. So that's kind of near and dear to my heart. So I'm expecting to see at the end of the convention, everybody at least once has some IBF gear on, and my work is done here.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Darren J. Peebles. So the directors will be delighted they can go back to their seats because we're going to meet the champions now. Okay. So ladies and gentlemen, in no particular order, we're putting the specs on, in no particular order, and hopefully they're all with us in the room. If they could, please come up to the stage as they're called. This man, 30 wins, 23 KOs to his name. He is from right here in Chicago, Illinois. He won world honors in 1984. He made 3 successful defenses as the IBF Cruiserweight Champion of the world, known as Solid Gold, Leroy Murphy! Now, there is a microphone here on stage. Anybody who feels that they wish to come up and give us a little story about the IBF, if you don't, just give me a bad look when you come on the stage and I won't come near you. Ladies and gentlemen, 1988, this man won Olympic bronze. 41 wins as a professional boxer, 33 by knockouts. He was the IBF North American Heavyweight Champion and he was a world title challenger. He was born in Warsaw, Poland. He now lives in Chicago, Illinois. He is Andrew Gallotta. Andrew, is that a yes? A no? No, that's a no. That's a no. This man made his professional debut, ladies and gentlemen, March 1987. And he's a boxing centurion. 119 wins, 34 of them by way of knockout. He was the IBF USBA lightweight champion and world title challenger from Whiting, Indiana, USA, Marty Jakubowski. Ladies and gentlemen, this next boxer, I actually don't think he's here, but I will stand corrected if when I say his name somebody comes walking up. 25 wins, 22 of them by KO. He was the IBF USBA super middleweight champion from right here in Chicago, Illinois, Don "Da Bomb" George. That's the only one I was doubtful about. And it looks like Pete Gorski was right. He's not here. Okay. 37 wins, 24 KOs. IBF USBA heavyweight champion and world title challenger from San Juan, Puerto Rico. Now lives in Chicago, Illinois. Fast Fres the Big O, Frezo Cuendo. This man has an almost perfect record. 20 contests, 19 wins, and of those 19 wins, every single one of them came inside the scheduled distance. Only one solitary defeat. The IBF Junior Welterweight Champion of the World from Fajardo, Puerto Rico, El Orgullo de Martinilo, the Pride of Martinilo, Subriel Matias. And please forgive my Spanish. I get away with that in Scotland, but I don't really get away with it in the USA. So, ladies and gentlemen, 30 wins. Oh no, I beg your pardon, he's not with us. 48 wins, 27 KOs this man has. Former IBF featherweight champion of the world, the reigning IBF international lightweight champion from Sydney, Australia, Billy the Kid Ding! Billy, surely, tell us a story. Questions. You were here last year, looking fantastic, and a couple of months later, you got the devastating news that you had cancer. Serious cancer. You're here now today, fight your life. Just condense it into, don't condense it, tell us as much or as little as you want.
How you doing, guys? Thanks for having me on. Yeah. It's good to be on. So in October of last year, I was diagnosed with cancer, and I was told that I had 6 months to live. And so, it was a very, very difficult time for me, and I had to bite down on the bullet, and basically I got a 3-year-old son, and I told the doctor, I said, how do I turn 6 months into 60 years? And he said to me, you got to start chemotherapy yesterday. And so, the following day I started my chemotherapy, and it was probably the hardest journey of my life, but I'm alive and I'm here, and I'm just grateful to God that I was given a second chance.
Absolutely fantastic. Everybody was behind you. Billy Dib, ladies and gentlemen. And I was just told by a pretty senior IBF Australia official you are already looking for your next fight. Is that right? Possibly. So, ladies and gentlemen, we move on. This man, the 11 contests, 8 by KO from Uzbekistan, and now he boxes out of Indo, California. He is the IBF Junior Featherweight Champion of the World, Muradon Akhmadaliev. Here he comes, ladies and gentlemen. How are you?
Good.
Is this your first convention?
Yes. First. Yeah.
Good stuff. Ladies and gentlemen, we move on to another boxer born here in Chicago in 1970. As an amateur, he was the 1992 US light heavyweight champion. As a professional, 50 wins, 30 KOs. He twice beat James Toney, and in the process, he became the IBF Intercontinental Light Heavyweight Champion. Hopefully, he's here with us. Montel Ice Griffin! Montel. Montel's going to share a quick IBF story.
Montel!
Oh, the IBF story, any story, man. Floor's yours. About anything at all. Tell you what you were. You were the first man to hand Roy Jones Jr. a defeat. Wasn't an IBF fight, but you know.
It wasn't an IBF fight, but I made that guy mad right there. That's Roy Jones' best friend right there. But you know what? This is my man right here, because most of Roy Jones' friends don't mess with me, but he do, but Roy my man now. But it was cool, man. It was a great event. All these great fighters out here, man. Boxers don't get no love, man, like everybody else, because we unorganized. We got places, man. This guy, Leroy Murphy was a superstar in Chicago. Nobody know who he is because the 80 Olympics was boycotted. And it's just crazy, man, how the game is, man. All these world champions, people walk down the street, don't even know who they are. And they
I know
great
who he
guys. Because you in boxing. I'm just talking about outside of boxing. We don't get the respect we deserve. Man. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy, but thanks for coming out, keep supporting, and boxing is great. IBF respect.
Montel Griffin, ladies and gentlemen.
I won the IBF title. I beat James Toney. I only had 14 pro fights. Remember that.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has 37 wins, 26 of them by KO. He is a unified world champion, but this is the IBF convention, so we ain't going to mention the WBO, we ain't going to mention the WBA. Is that right, boss? Yeah? Okay. He is then, therefore, the former IBF lightweight champion of the world from Jacksonville, Florida, the Galaxy Warrior, Nate Campbell!
He's a hater. The guy behind me is a hater. That shows everything. Hey, I just want to say I thank the IBF for being such a great organization. For me, it was a hard road to hoe because I was always the B side. But the cool thing about IBF was you could always have a conversation with them. They would tell you exactly the way to get about getting to the world title. And there's a funny story I tell everybody asks me, who do I tell Daryl Peoples told to call you? I said, okay, could call him. I said, one day I was trying to find out how to get myself in the right ranking. I he's laughing because he knows the story. I was trying to just get things done, and I was coming up, and I was looking at my daughters growing. I wanted to be world champion so bad. And it meant so much to me to be IBF champion. Even though I won all the other belts, being IBF champion was really big for me because I was a real big Freddie Pillington fan, and I watched him win. I said, I can do that too. And so I called and I said, can I speak to Mr. Daryl Peoples, please? So they put me through to him, and he answered the phone. I said, Mr. Peoples, who I got to kill? He said, hello. I said, who I got to kill? I mean, guys up in front of me, who I got to kill to be world champion. And from that day forward, whenever I call him, I said, don't tell him who's calling, just say, Somebody on the phone wants to know who I gotta kill. But the IBF is great, beautiful, beautiful organization. Thank you all for being who you are. Keep doing all the great things you do.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Nate Gamble. Our final champion, that is, unless I've missed somebody, if I've missed somebody, it's Daryl's fault. Our final champion in the room is from a fighting family of 3 brothers, all 3 of them world champions. This man, not just a world champion, this man's a 3-weight world champion, light fly, flyweight, bantamweight. He's now an emerging promoter on the world scene. From Osaka, Japan, Kogi Kameda! So good to see you, Kobe. No IBF belt amongst your WBO, WBC, WBA, but now you're an emerging promoter. Hopefully a lot of IBF competition in Japan. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, our IBF champions, please. So, I'm not sure what's next. Are we doing anything?
Right.
No?
How about we
No.
get him in?
So it's just an evening of good conversation, good food and good company, ladies and gentlemen, and our IBF champions. I'll see you again in 2 days' time. We'll be on the podium for the gala dinner and the presentation evening.
Champs, we want to get y'all in front of the IBF thing over there without this in the way. I don't know. I think it's I don't know if it's wired or something. It's taped down to the electricity. Guys, champs, we're gonna go in front of this IBF thing here. Tall guys in the back. Tall guys in the back. Yeah, in the.
Andrew, come on around in the middle. Get in the middle.
Yeah, behind Nate and Billy.
Tell you what, let's not get it done. Still got the biggest shoulders I've ever seen.